And now from the Dignity Health Studios of Bakersfield, California, it's Zach Ewing and BVarsity Live.
That was cool. We should do that more often.
Yeah. Nice
Welcome back to BVarsity Live. It is prediction time. I am joined, Justin Roberts, Trevor Horn still here. Lewis is out producing, but he's going to probably squawk at us.
Obviously, he's going to pipe in if he's
ready
started
to
to do that
dominate
already. Oh,
Yeah, but you know what? We don't have an earpiece for Cameron.
That's all right. That's all
Cameron
right.
doesn't need an earpiece.
Yeah, Cameron doesn't.
Right
Cameron can't hear. I have an earpiece here, but there's nothing attached to it, so it's not going to do any good. Cameron Miller is with us, and by the way, Cameron's internship with us ends on Tuesday. He's going back to Stanford Junior College. I mean, Stanford University.
Wow!
And
what a jerk!
We've really enjoyed our time with you, Cameron.
Yeah, there's actually an interesting story about the junior college in
it
Stanford.
used to be a junior college.
It's actually called the Leland Stanford Junior University, and so some people say they go to Stanford University, and some people say they go to Leland Junior College.
I used to ask, my dad used to have
those people wouldn't be Cal fans, would they?
My dad used to have an alumni sticker on the front of our Ford Bronco back when I was a little kid, and I was like, Dad, why does it say Junior University? I thought you went to a real college.
It is a pretty good school from
Great
what
story,
I've heard.
Trevor.
Yeah. It is a pretty good school, although they need to revamp how they let people park at football games. I'll just say that. Okay. One thing we haven't talked about in 50 minutes on this show is what happened on the field last Friday. My goodness. Bakersfield loses to Edison. It blew a 14-0 lead. Liberty gets hammered by Ridgeview. Clovis North really got hammered by Folsom, although we probably could have predicted that one.
Yeah.
Bakersfield Christian gets tattooed by CVC.
That one, no one saw coming.
Yeah. There was an unbelievable
I
week.
called it.
You did not call
You did not
anything.
call it, Lewis. Stop it.
Our new top 5, by the way, which we don't have the graphic up for you, but Edison is now pretty clearly number 1. I still have Bakersfield at number 2 because, hey, 1-point loss on the road at number 1. I'm not dinging you too much. Number 3, I moved up Clovis West. This was the kind of funny, what do you do with that spot? Clovis West is still unbeaten. 2 pretty good wins, Centennial and Buchanan. Not dominant in either one. I'm not sorry, not Buchanan. Centennial and Merced they beat. And then I have... I'm trying to think who's number 4 now. See, we don't have it in front of us, and that's what hurts me. Number 4 is Ridgeview.
Yep.
Number 4 is Ridgeview up to number 4, and then number 5, Clovis North, and 6 Bullard. So that's
Ridgeview should be number 1.
Ridgeview very well may be number 1. And they play Bakersfield here in 3 weeks. But
I think I said that Saturday morning when you and I were talking, or maybe it was late
They
Friday
could
night,
be.
that Ridgeview really could be, if they can get through this non-league schedule they have for the rest of September, that there's a strong argument that they may be the number 1 team in Kern County.
if they can beat
or in the
Bakersfield,
section.
if they can beat Bakersfield, they will and go undefeated. Obviously, it's a long way away. Then a section championship at that point would probably mean a state bowl berth as well in Division
People
2.
are going to start talking the S word, the state bowl berth, if they beat Bakersfield.
Oh, yeah. Well,
immediately.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're ranked number 6 in Southern Cal in Division 2 now. You need to get into the top 2 and win your section.
You know, the bottom line of the Ridgeview, as we talked about all season long, though, is that you really saw against Liberty, the depth of their offensive weapons is profound.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
You know.
So we'll get to their game in a minute. Let's kind of work backwards here. I'm going to start Desert at Fraser Mountain.
Fraser Mountain.
Lewis takes Fraser Mountain. I'm going to take Desert. I got him 42-12. I think the Scorpions bounced back from that loss to Kern Valley.
I got Desert winning 27-12.
You guys?
I got Desert, couple touchdowns.
Cameron.
I got Desert 24-10.
All right, so Desert wins that game. How about Kern Valley? And I put this in my predictions, which you can find on bakersfield.com/BVarsity. If Kern Valley can beat Big Bear this week, they're going 10-0, barring injury or some sort of disaster, because the rest of their schedule is soft. And I think this will be tough, but I think they get by Big Bear. I've got 26-20.
35-27, Kern Valley.
Got to go Kern Valley.
Cameron?
I'll take the Broncos as well.
Going with the Bears on the road in the upset.
You're going with Big Bear.
Little Inland Empire pride. I got to
Did you guys hear
represent.
that, Lake Isabella? Did you hear that?
Big Bear.
Okay, Shafter at Selma. Shafter's 2-0, by far their toughest game. I think they go on the road and get pipped 27-24.
What does that mean
Shafter.
exactly? What does that mean, pipped?
It's an English word.
Okay.
I have Selma 42-38. I have a high score.
So we
game
both
on
have
there.
Selma. What about you, Justin?
I'm going to take Shafter in a close one.
All right.
I'll take Selma.
Zach, you do realize that we only have 3 games that we do not agree on this week? 3.
Yeah, I'm copying off you. Lewis?
I know.
That might mean you
I
have a
go
better week
Shafter.
this week.
All right.
You watch your mouth.
Okay,
watch your mouth,
moving
Justin.
on. McFarland at Kennedy. Does anybody want to take McFarland? I think we're all going to
No.
take Kennedy, right?
Yep.
Kennedy could be 3-0 for the first time. They've never won 3 games in a season, and they could be 3-0. Pretty good stuff. Arvin at South. This is kind of a toss-up. South is 0-2, looking for a win. They're desperate. I think they get it 20-14.
Arvin.
Arvin 21-6 is what I have.
I'm taking South by a touchdown.
Arvin 28-7.
So Justin and I take South. Everybody else likes Arvin. Wasco at Foothill. Seems like a mismatch on paper. Anybody like Foothill? We all Wasco
gotta go
across the board?
Wasco.
Wasco.
I think so. East at Miramonte. Both winless. East 0-1, Miramonte 0-2. I've got the Blades 35-zip.
I have the Blades 19-12. I know Miramonte's had a tough run so far, but like you said in your predictions, I think Dave Coldiron is going to find something. I don't know if it's going to be this week.
Hey, when you watch the tape of Miramonte, they have some guys who can do some stuff.
They
really
do, but
do.
they can't stay out of their own way right now. And
Right.
East has a pretty good defense.
I like East in this game, though.
You guys?
I like East as well.
East.
All right. Golden Valley at Highland, which, by the way...
Is that Golden Valley?
It is at Golden Valley. We need to fix that. Highland at Golden Valley, which will be live on Bakersfield.com, one of our 3 games tomorrow. I've got Golden Valley 28-17 over the Scots.
Golden Valley 20-13.
I'm going to take Golden Valley by a good margin, 28 points.
All right.
I'll take Highland in an upset.
I'm going to take Golden Valley. I'm anxious to see the Dean kid at running back.
Yeah, now Golden Valley played last
Andrew
week.
Dean
Highland
is
had
a
to take kind
fantastic
of a
runner.
surprise week off, which could hurt him too. Okay, 5 minutes left. We'll hustle a little bit. West at Cesar Chavez. Just heard, by the way, and I made my pick before this, Michael
I did
Nava, the
too.
starting quarterback for Chavez, out with a broken collarbone. So I'll stick with my pick. I take Chavez 21-20 in a close one.
I had Chavez 20-16.
Okay?
West.
I'm taking West. I like the way they played against Porterville.
I'm taking West as well.
So you guys had the advantage of knowing that Michael Nava wouldn't be playing. You take West. Burroughs at Garces. I think Garces gets his first win. As I mentioned in my predictions, they better get their first win because the rest of the schedule is mean. And if Garces doesn't win here, they may not win.
I got Burroughs 20-13 with my buddy Ryan Kuhn, who's a new sports editor out there in Ridgecrest, so he's going to bring some good luck for the Burroughs.
You guys?
I'm not a Garces hater by any means. Now that my sister's especially there coaching,
Right.
I don't see them winning this year, and I have heard that their quarterback is out for the season now.
Wow. He did play a little bit last week, but if that's the
I
case,
heard he
that could
blew
hurt
his
him.
knee out, and
Okay.
this could be a rough year.
Yeah, I'm going to be covering this game, and I think that Burroughs pulls it out on the road.
I'm going to say Garces.
So Lewis and I are the only ones who take Garces. It's tough. If Garces does not win this game, look at their schedule. St. Bonaventure and San Joaquin Memorial, and then the SWIL. Very real possibility of 0-10 for a proud program. Taft at North. Anybody want to take the Wildcats with these 8 suspended players? I think we're all going to take North.
Yeah, I think North's got too many weapons, and they're starting to get some things figured out.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pretty empty bus ride, though, to North High.
That'll be tough, man. That could be a tough game. Stockdale at Atascadero. Battle of undefeated teams.
I'll take a Tascadero.
I take Atascadero 35-21. Trevor, you took him 35-31 in a
I
shootout.
did.
Anybody? Cameron?
You know I had to take Stockdale.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
I'll go with Cameron. I'm rooting for him.
I was
I'll
laying
stay
the
at
bait
home.
there. Yeah, that's your cousin coaching.
I'll stay at
Stockdale's
home.
got a chance out there. Okay, Independence at Frontier. That's another one of our broadcast games. Will be live on Bakersfield.com. Independence, Jordan Wiley is one of the most exciting players in the section. I think he keeps it close, but Frontier wins 34-24.
A week off does a lot of good for Frontier. I have them 35-13.
Here, this is my upset alert here. You have to throw to beat Independence, and I just didn't see it from Frontier.
Frontier will have trouble with that.
So I think like you said, it's going to be close, but I'll take Independence in my upset alert there.
Okay.
I think it'll be a close contest, but I think that Isaiah Sharp will be the key for Frontier.
I agree with Cameron there. I think Frontier is going to be the team to beat in this game.
Okay, let's switch gears real quick. Saturday night, Bakersfield Christian. Can they bounce back at Mission Oak? Team that they beat for the section title last year, the team that they beat in the semi, CVC, got revenge. Can Mission Oak get revenge? I take Mission Oak in a close one, 27-21. I think their defense will be good enough to keep pace.
And I feel the same way. I don't think we're going to see that low-scoring output out of BCHS again, but I still have Mission Oak 35-24.
Anybody want to take BCHS?
I'll take BCHS.
I'll take him as well. I'd like to see the kids respond to.
They could certainly bounce back.
I'd like
Yeah.
to see him respond.
Cameron?
Yeah, I think that BCHS will bounce back from that loss, and I think that they'll get the win.
Okay, so Trevor and I are the only ones to take Mission Oak, and it's very real possibility. Now, Bakersfield Christian lost by 30 points. They committed 5 turnovers. Some of that's bad luck. Some of it's mistakes, but you just don't turn the ball over that many times every night. And so in that respect, I think they will bounce back, but we'll see if it's enough.
And you pretty much were wrong every game last week too, so I like my chances.
All right, minute and a half left. We got 2 games left. We'll start Tehachapi at Centennial. This is our 3rd live game on Bakersfield.com. Pretty good one, although Tehachapi lost at Burroughs last week. Maybe they don't have the offense against the Centennial deal. I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Kevin Snead against the wing T. I like Centennial. I got them 21-10.
I got Centennial 17-7, defense against Wing T. Give it to Centennial.
I think it's going to be a really low-scoring game, a lot like the Clovis West game, but I like Kevin Snead's defense anywhere.
And again, Brandon Robinson out for Centennial as well. Cameron?
Yeah, I think despite the injuries, I think that the Golden Hawks will win this one.
G-Hawks, baby.
Okay, so we're unanimous in favor of Centennial, but that could be a good
Is
game.
that our first unanimous? No, second.
Yeah.
Last game that we've talked about, that we will talk about, Central at Liberty. Liberty, another team looking to bounce back. Central's 0-2 against a very tough schedule. Huge game for seeding because you're looking at teams that could finish second, maybe third in their leagues in the SWIL and track. This is going to be really good, and it always is a good game, and I think it'll be a good game again. I'm going to take the home team Liberty to bounce back 28-23.
I'm excited to go over there tomorrow night and cover that game, and I have Liberty 16-13.
Real quick, guys.
Close game, low-scoring game, I'm going to say. Liberty wins.
I'll take Liberty.
Lewis?
I'll take Liberty to bounce back. I think they're going to have to.
So we are unanimous for Liberty and Centennial, and probably the two best games of Friday night. BCHS Mission Oak on Saturday night, several other good ones. We'll be right back here at 7 o'clock on Bakersfield.com tomorrow night for BVarsity Game Night. Until then, see you later, everybody. This has been BVarsity Live.